Hopefully, you're continuing to enjoy Saturday morning cartoons with me. Yes, Batman animated series. There's really not a way to say enough great things about this series. And this is one of those episodes that really doesn't have like a big footprint, not going to be in my top 10 lists or anything like that. But I wanted to say this about this episode, and I wanted to give it a little special shine because Len Wein, who's probably one of the most impactful comic book creators of all time, actually wrote this. And it feels a little bit like Len Wein, got his hands on something, right? It really does kind of feel a little bit like, yeah, he did. He did a little bit of this kind of stuff, right? And he really, really contributes a lot to the mythos here because he had co-created so many different things, by the way. He obviously is impactful for Alan Moore's career, and obviously that tied directly into Killing Joke and Moore's work on Swamp Thing. Of course, he actually penned several of these episodes. Well, he did not several. He did co-write, or at least wrote some of them. But obviously, on the Marvel side, he's co-creator of Wolverine, and the reason we got Giant Size X-Men. So I want to kind of like throw a little love his way. So Len Wein is part of it. So Moon of the Night is basically just another version of like the man thing, the man bat. Sorry, the man bat storyline. You've got someone who's basically you, the audience, has more information than Batman because there's a quick crime. Dude walking a dog, attacked by a werewolf. Batman arrives, saves him, but it's like mugger in a mask. There's constant conversation with Gordon, mugger in a mask. It's all about a mugger in a mask, has a hair fiber even, just can't, he sort of like can't handle it. Now we do get Dr. Milo. Now we in the audience understand Dr. Milo was really kind of some of the mastermind behind the Cat Scratch Fever episode with Catwoman, when she basically was transformed into a cat, right? And you can see, well, he's the one that's kind of like perfected this trans species chemical, this cocktail that can do this, and he's worked with this Olympic athlete, Anthony Romulus. Boy, talk about on the nose references, guys, but that's so fun. And he basically has this duplicitous personality and addiction to succeed, and he's agreed to take this chemical, win his awards, claim wealth and fame and all those kinds of things. Now it's kind of come home to roost through partial transformation. And otherwise he has to take more cocktail and becomes, a full-on werewolf. And they bait Batman into this scenario, and there's a little bit of a great scene with Bruce that kind of goes into all of this, and then you kind of get this whole situation where Batman is basically the bait in this whole battle thing, and he's no match for this creature, especially when it's full moon, he's full on, right? And Gordon's got Bullock on the case, and everyone's kind of like holding fire to kind of see what Batman's going to pull off against this werewolf. And it comes to it's just beautifully shot, executed so well. I really, really love it. And I love the fact that it kind of ends with, he's just sort of still out there. We don't really get like, we don't see him in a straitjacket or in a cage being hauled off to, Arkham. And they're like, nope, he's just out there. He's just out there. So quick run through or some of the spots on the actual show itself. Let me get my graphics going here, making sure we do our thing. Let's see. Here we go. Which, by the way, I did enjoy watching this with my grandson. My granddaughter didn't really watch it much. My grandson really did, and especially this opening music. Even at their age, they already identify the music. So I feel like my work is paying off, I think. So this is that opening sequence, and I love the fact that the dog kind of gets tossed aside and just runs off. Corrupt zookeeper in the middle of all of this. Here's their design of this werewolf thing. That's the zookeeper thrown in the water. Batman has to save him. Gordon. And there's Dr. Milo, of course. And Batman trying to figure things out. Poor Alfred. He doesn't get any respect in this episode. So, Batman confronting this guy, and then it becomes this like gas. He basically was a trap, right? So they can capture him and then chain him. And this is the backstory. Look at how they draw him. They draw him as like just massive. They draw him as just being like this. I don't even know if Schwarzenegger size. Like he's completely massive. By the way, though, he's rocking that widow's peak. So I give some kudos to the animators. They know how to do it right. That's how you do it. Look at that. Look at that widow peak right there. That is some next level widow peak. Unibrow. Look at that. He's got like almost like a bat symbol. Let's just look at this bat symbol looking crazy unibrow going on with the widow's peak. I like it. It's a partial transformation version is pretty good. So, and then Bullock, of course, and then when you get the transformation. Now, the transformation I really want to touch on because talk about something that's right out of American Werewolf in London. I don't know if you guys feel that way or not if you watch this episode, but he like goes to the knees, and he's there talking smack, and I'm like, we don't care. We want to see this guy transform, right? This is the only problem with doing it this way is you feel like sometimes you just can't get quite the frames and the spots that you want to. Anyway, he goes to his knees, and hands forward, the fingers start changing, and then you sort of like have the face of but no, his face did change quicker than American Werewolf in London, but some of the elements are definitely there. Would definitely not be. And they're really into their drool. Lots of drool in Moon of the Wolf. There's a lot of wolf drool. So I do like the fact that Milo thinks he could control something like this. Batman eventually gets himself out, and you have that. And I love these shots. These lightning shots. It's great. Love it. Oh yeah, they kind of go through the fence. It's like I guess we should call the cops. It's great. It's so fun. Watch. Let's see if we can get to it.
Honey, did you hear that?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
It's only the wind, Norman.
It's only the wind, Norman. It's only the wind. All right, he goes over. And is it me or does he kind of have like a Bill Clinton look about him? Batman's in there fighting. I think we need to call the police. Hold your fire. Let Batman take care of it. See, look at the drool. Look at the drool. Next level drool right there. Hits him with the crane. Knocks him off. And this is them showing the house at the end. And you have the little shot. I think LEN WEIN agreed because like he just wanted to get this money shot. Have on his like a resume. Well, I did the werewolf thing. That's pretty good. Gotta admit, pretty good. I don't know, guys. What do you think? So, look, even mediocre episodes here are superior to just about everything else. Like, I hate trying to seem like I'm bagging on an episode like this because it's just not like the next level at some of the other stuff, but it's checking all of the boxes as far as being, cohesive and fast paced and fits the narrative. It's cinematic. It's got, a good antagonist. It has all of the things that you need. It has all the things you need to be a great episode. So I don't know even what to do with this. Like, yeah. So anyway, that's my take on it. I hope you're having fun doing the Saturday morning cartoon thing with me. I'm having a blast, of course. And yeah, thanks for watching. I am Pops.
We'll be right back. Batman and Robin. Mr. Freeze launches a shivering shockwave, but heat scan Batman's thermal sensors make Freeze sweat. And now the blazing Bat Hammer lights up the night, ready for the final fight, sending the frozen fiend to a massive meltdown. Batman and Robin. Figures and vehicles each sold separately. Batteries not included.
The adventure continues. Now with Batman, the cereal. And nothing can slow him down. Nothing can stop him from bringing it to you. It's here. A smashing taste. A honey-nut-flavored part of your complete breakfast. Batman cereal. talking about. Watch Batman, the animated series, weekday afternoons on Fox.
Batman's battle against crime never ends. And now you can bring the action home.
Batman, haha, you missed. Yeah, but I only missed once. You can't escape, Joker. Just watch if you can. You won't be alone for long.
And in the Batcave.
No criminal can hide from Batman. Batman, gotta run to jail.
Each item sold separately from Toy Biz.
News alert. Someone is stealing Gotham City's power supply. Danger of citywide blackout.
When you want a Diet Coke, you want a Diet Coke. After all, there's just one.